Good evening, I'm Alex Campbell, and you're watching the 11th episode of Dissecting Who. On this episode, I'll be dissecting the invasion of the dinosaurs. It was written by Malcolm Communist Hulk. That's right, he was a communist. Guy who wrote this as part of the Communist Party. And it first aired on the 12th of January, 1974. Now, the basic plot of this story is very quintessential Doctor Who. A bunch of scientists are not happy with the status quo, so they decide to create a time machine which will drag all of society back in time to prehistoric times where the dinosaurs roam the Earth, so the Earth's atmosphere is no longer polluted. Now that makes no sense to me, or to anyone else, but hey! British sci-fi! The Doctor and Sarah enter into London, which is empty. There are a few looters looting around, and we are shown that. And then we are shown a looter try to escape from the scene, and this happened to him. That's fucking brutal, man! Now, I always thought the original series of Doctor Who had really good pacing, and it really knew how to utilize the monsters. And mostly what I mean by utilize in this instance is the slow reveal. Now, they had 6-parters, 4-parters, 2-parters, 10-parters, there's even a 15-parter. But basically the monster isn't thrown in our face straight up. And this serial has really good pacing. The monster, i.e. the T-Rex, fuck yeah, isn't shown at all until the end of the first episode. Fuck yeah. Check out this badass takedown by Mr. Pertwee.
So much for honor amongst thieves.
Spill my wine. There's several scenes with the unit attacking the dinosaurs, i.e. this one. And it's just me, but dinosaurs like a giant carnivorous animal, right? Like if you shot at an elephant with a automatic weapon and threw grenades at it, this would happen. I'm sorry if I didn't have a clip there, and I'm even more sorry if I cut to a clip of an elephant getting shot there. But basically my point is, you know, dinosaurs aren't invincible. They are animals, and if you shoot at them, they get shot, right? Come on! Come on! Check out this scene. Context gets revealed later on, but initially while watching it, you're like, what the fuck is going on? Trippy, eh? The 70s. What a time to be alive.
How many of these things have been seen up to now?
Well, the pins record the
It's a
sightings.
colour code, Doctor. We're using red pins for Tyrannosaurus, blue for Triceratops, green for the Stegosaurus, and pink for your Ectrodactyl.
Thank you, Benton.
What are the yellow ones for?
We're using red pins for Tyrannosaurus, blue for Triceratops, green for the Stegosaurus, and pink for your Ectrodactyl.
I mean, there's clearly yellow ones on the board. All those pins have been strategically placed. What are the yellow ones for?
Well, after all that business in Wales with the giant maggots, I had to have a spot of leave.
Giant maggots, eh? Wales is much the same these days. This is also Sarah Jane Smith's second ever serial, and she hasn't been quite honed or tweaked yet into the eventual character she'll be, and she's really carrying that annoying feminist fucking angle at this point still.
Then perhaps I can have your attention.
Carry on, Sarah. I'm all ears.
Sarah's character is a little bit annoying in this episode.
What did you say that thing is?
I didn't.
Can I help at all?
No.
Oh, come on, Doctor. If I'm supposed to be your assistant, there must be something I can do.
Oh, there is.
What?
Go away.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Hang on to your hat, Brigadier.
Oh no! Fuck yeah. So anyway, this story's about dinosaurs, right? Next minute, Sarah is captured and put on a spaceship, which is heading off the Earth and into far future, like another galaxy.
This is only one of the ships of the fleet. Show her, Mark.
And all of a sudden, this episode, which was on a clear path, the narrative going one direction, like spikes off. It's kind of cool and interesting. And anyway, this plot unfolds, and what has happened is this minister has collected all these knowledgeable, intelligible people to help society prosper in the future, because he's gonna eradicate the human race basically with this time machine and go back and get rid of all people and just have the Earth how it was before it got polluted, but with dinosaurs for some reason. Anyway, he tells all these hyper-intelligent scientists they're gonna go on a ship and leave Earth. And basically what he does is kidnap them and keep them down in his basement in like a faux, fake spaceship that he's built out of like cardboard and styrofoam, flashing lights and stuff. And it boggles the mind. It's like, what, these people are like head scientists who are like innovating creative thinking, and they're fucking stupid. Like, what the fuck? There's even like a little window they look out, which is showing the Earth, but I guess it's just like a still image painted on a wall, or like a shitty like fucking clip that someone's filmed. Anyway, this whole subplot was really obscure and confusing. But hey, it was interesting.
I'll prove it to you. I'm going out through that airlock.
That opens directly into space. You'll be killed.
No, I won't, because the whole setup is a fake. Now go out there and watch.
This episode also has the first appearance of the Who-mobile, which is a vehicle that Tom Pertwee actually paid for himself. He went to a car designer who did like fiberglass shells for cars and asked him to design this future space mobile. Out of his own pocket, and then he drove it up to production at the BBC and was like, hey Barry, look out the window, check out this car. You know, Barry might have said, what the fuck is that? We're not going to put that in the show, that's stupid. Anyway, Pertwee used to drive around on the actual open road with it because it met all the legal specifications of a car. It was a car, it wasn't too wide, the headlights were at the right level, and just, you know, be a fucking, like, that guy. Hey, look at me, everyone look at me, give me attention. And it's quite weird, it's quite weird. You know, I don't know why the Doctor would have this car. And I don't know, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Wouldn't you rather have a Jeep?
Not a bit of it, Brigadier. This new car of mine is exactly what I need.
So basically the message that this episode is pushing is, don't pollute, we're going to destroy the world, polluting's wrong. And in that vein, I'm going to show you a Tom Baker ad from the 70s, which really speaks to me personally, because I'm an Aussie. Check it out.
Why do you want to go to Australia? You know nothing about Australia.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Well,
I've been reading all about it. Look. Australia.
A sunburnt country of sweeping plains, rugged mountain ranges of droughts and flooding rains. Banjo Patterson. You see, I know everything. Go on, ask me something else.
Population.
14 million.
Size.
Big?
Bradman's best test score.
428.
Australia's most famous export.
Well, Dame Edna Everett.
Advantages.
Well, terrific weather, wonderful beaches, lots of water, healthy places, healthy people, lots of space.
Disadvantages.
Well, I mean, according to the latest microscan, none.
Incorrect. Update of microscan information reveals new situation. Australia is dirty, littered, imminent collapse of life support systems due to pollution.
What? Well, there you are then. That's why I've got to go down there. I've got to go down there and tell them to keep Australia beautiful. That's important. I'll tell them to keep Australia beautiful. It's important. Can I go now, sir? Thank you. It is important. Keep Australia beautiful.
Fuck you, Tom. I'll fucking Pluto I want. Yeah. I didn't have any garbage to push off. I'm sorry. That would have been more dramatic if I had a bunch of cans to push off. I didn't have the cans. I could have smashed my glass, but I've already done that. Fucking broken glass down here. Check out the doctor fending off this pterodactyl with a mop. The worst thing about this pterodactyl is the voiceover. It's just a guy trying to make pterodactyl sounds like rah, rah. Check it out, it's great. Anyway, I should talk about these fucking dinosaurs, right? Now, basically what they are is really shitty looking puppets. I mean, they're not painted well, they have little to no mobility, and they have to move and act in scenes. And they're completely inaccurate to an actual dinosaur.
Right. We'll need some rope and a strong net.
I kind of watch Doctor Who for the really shitty, funny B moments. And man, does this episode have them.
All right, Doctor. Think I can cope with it.
There's also this scene where Unit is after the doc, and he gets away from them and he's like creeping through the forest and they're looking for him. And it really goes on for longer than it should, and how it is executed is quite interesting. Have a look. Yeah, it's weird, and the music is obscure. And it's Dudley Thompson. I really enjoyed the music in this scene, and just kind of out of the box. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I wish the episode was more of this weird, obscure shit. Probably have to pay a nickel to somebody for singing fucking 5 seconds of that song. the end, the scientists actually pull this lever, which is going to pull that section of London back in time, so there'll be no pollution. And the Doc, being a Time Lord, has some resistance to time warping. Check out this scene, it's fucking great. That's badass. Now, I said the overall message of this episode is don't pollute, and that is pretty subtly sprinkled through the episode. I mean, it goes with the narrative. But the Doc has not been concerned with that point at all. He's been trying to figure out why the fuck there are dinosaurs in London. And right at the end, there's this really cheesy, out of character, like nonsensical, non-plotline orientated moment where the Doctor's like, hey kids, you shouldn't pollute. Check it out.
But at least you realize the dangers this planet of yours is in, Brigadier. Danger of it becoming one vast garbage dump inhabited only by rats.
It'll never happen, Doctor.
It's not the oil and the filth and the poisonous chemicals that are the real cause of pollution, Brigadier. It's simply greed.
Anyway, in conclusion, going into this serial and this era of Doctor Who, I kind of expected more fun and more shenanigans, you know? It's modern day London with John Pertwee and fucking dinosaurs. But there are some really drab, dragging moments throughout the serial, especially in the middle, where you're kind of like, oh, come on, hurry up. There are some exciting moments with the dinosaurs, of course, but overall, you know, I just expected and wanted more from this. It wasn't as entertaining and as silly and as out there as it could have been. The main plot was very basic, and you really didn't see much of the antagonists. But overall, I would expect more, and there are a million far better serials out there. Anyway, thank you for watching, and it would really help out if you could like, subscribe, and in the comments tell me how I got all of the facts wrong and how my opinion is null and void. Thank you, and good night.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.